Next up are the Dallas Cowboys, and they have a considerable amount of work to do, especially with the recent news of Zack Martin retiring. They already had a number of areas that they needed to address. Yeah, that compounds the situation. A very common pick at 12th overall is Ashley Genty.
It's in a Hampton pick for them boys too.
At 12?
12, bro.
At 12.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, the thing about the Genty to the Cowboys, like I love Genty, and the Cowboys could add another running back, but there's so much other pressing needs for the Cowboys. Like you said, the Martin, I think a wide receiver is more important than the running back. Some defensive tackle, a defensive end.
I'd have been fine with Genty, but I think they are very thin in terms of the interior defensive line. This is certainly the class for that. As you mentioned, the receiving position needs a facelift. They don't really have nothing in the backfield. I'm not sure Rico's under contract, bro.
Oh, yeah. Rico's is a free agent.
Rico's not on the contract, bro.
They got to bring him back. They got to bring him back.
You have a choice, bro. Yeah.
They have to bring him back. He balled out last season, especially the second half of last year.
Your point's well taken, though. It's almost a luxury considering all the areas of that roster that need to be addressed. Genty is special, though. All right.
Oh, yeah.
We're not thinking trade up. If anything, it's a trade down. So we'll get the draft started here, see how it kind of unfolds, and then go from there. The Dallas Cowboys 7th-round mock draft. Ted McMillan, 2nd overall. Wow.
There goes Genty.
You knew he was going to be there, bro.
McMillan, Hunter, Carter.
I say the 3 biggest needs: interior offensive line, defensive tackle, wide receiver. And they can use another edge also. So.
Looks like in terms of interior defensive linemen, Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, the 2 Michigan products are off the board.
Walter Nolan will be up next.
Walter Nolan is still available.
There's so many
yeah,
guys.
I like Derek Harmon a lot. Derek Harmon's really growing on me. Yeah, Darius Alexander. I think a trade down is in order, bro.
Yeah.
I think a trade down
is in order. There's so many players.
I like that too.
Bro. I think it might be worth it, bro. I think it might be worth it.
Yeah, we get 2 starters with that 2 and that 4. We get a starter in the 4th round for these boys.
I ain't happy about it, bro. But
you don't like it? You don't like it, Drew? You don't like it?
You're dropping 9 spots, bro.
That's too far.
That's 9 spots, bro. Go ahead. Pull the trigger, though. But I'm blaming you, bro. It don't work out.
For what? For what?
It don't work out.
Who is it that you don't want to miss out on is the question.
Maybe
I don't know, bro. It's a lot.
You don't even know. You said I don't even know.
9 spots is a lot, bro.
It's just 9 spots.
Oh,
my heart.
Hey, Drew, so if you was picking at 12, who would you pick? If you had to pick at 12, who would you go get?
If I had to pick at 12, I'd probably be Jalen Walker, bro.
All right.
But go ahead now. Make a trade, bro.
Making a trade,
bro.
Let's do it. Pittsburgh traded up for Shador.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Shador is still on the board.
Genty out of there.
Ooh, Derek Harmon. Ooh.
Yeah, but your boy's still there. Jalen Walker, right?
You can go with all them boys there. You can
Booker and Zabel still there.
Yeah, Booker, Zabel, Membo,
Alexander
there.
A receiver, Ibuka, Golden,
man. I mean,
it's a lot of good football players here, bro.
You want to trade down again?
I would love to, but in terms of what's being offered, is 36 is the highest. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
We're not doing it. Okay.
You know who the best player on the board is left?
Don't say it, bro.
Jalen Walker.
I just want to say Malachi, bro.
Malachi too. But Jalen Walker, man, because of the position.
KJ said D lineman. Too much draft capital on the O-line. We got to develop some of them. I think the left side is good. BB's good at center. So three of the 5 I think you feel good about. But beyond 2025, your whole right side is a question mark. So I do think you need to address the guard position.
Yeah, but Booker is Zabel. It's either Booker or Zabel. Those are the 2 best interior offensive linemen, 2 best guards in the class.
If we want Zabel, we probably got to get him now if we want Zabel because he's listed as a tackle. He's ranked 28th. That being said, we have a fairly significant need at receiver. We have everybody on the board outside of Ted McMillan and, Travis Hunter. Burden's off the board as well.
I like Ibuka or Golden. I think that'd be a great fit at the wide receiver position.
I like Besh for these boys too.
Besh could be good too. Yeah, we can get him a little later.
Yeah, if you want to consider, all right, Besh maybe second round.
Mm-hmm.
We could potentially do that. Okay, so there's that.
Jaden Higgins a good second round.
Yeah, I think there's some good options. Jalen Rose is a good option. There's some good options there. Day 2, even day 3 at receiver. But I know we want to address it sooner than that. I know nobody talks about the corner position about Dallas, but I think they have a need there as well. But the defensive line, as MKJ's pointed out, I thought Drew would pound the table for his guy Matthew Golden. That's what I thought.
Nah. I think D-line, O-line is more important, bro.
Do you just get the upside in Shamar Stewart?
No, not when Jalen Walker's on the board. Can't do it.
But do you like Jalen Walker in an even man front,
hand
in the ground?
Yes, I like him anywhere, doing anything. Come on, what you talking about, bro? I ain't saying y'all boys. I ain't saying you, bro, but y'all getting cute with the Shamar Stewart over Jalen Walker, bro. We can't do that, bro.
No, you can't, bro.
Tape, bro. We watch tape, bro.
Can't do it.
Come on. If you go a different position, I'm like, all right, but we're not picking Shamar Stewart over Jalen Walker. It's not happening. It's a tough decision.
It's not, bro. It's not, bro.
Who you going with?
Jalen Walker. What are we doing?
Oh, you with me. Jake throwing some salt, man.
What Jake say?
Off tackle with Parsons and Walker.
We not scared.
Not at all.
You can't ruin Jalen Walker, bro. You can't, bro. Only way you can ruin him, bro, is if you tell him he can't rush the passer. And even then, he gonna make plays, bro.
Facts.
Fair enough. Jalen Walker's the pick.
There we go, bro.
There we go. Stood on the table for that right there.
Malachi to Green Bay, Jake.
Zable's off the board.
You gotta get Booker.
Besh is off the board. Oh my gosh.
Booker.
Oh, bro. Oh.
We should have traded up. No.
What you doing, bro? I guess we gotta wait on interior now.
Donovan Jackson.
Oh, Donovan Jackson.
That's the next guy.
Micah Walker. You know?
Jalen Parsons.
Jalen Parsons, bitch.
Jalen Parsons.
Guess we doing Donovan Jackson?
You can grab Donovan? Yeah, I'm good with it too. I'm good with it.
Get him before.
Yeah, let's secure that.
Push into a corner.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that, bro. Don't push me in no corner.
Just miss Booker, but
yeah, we did.
Jackson the baller too.
All right, and then do we want to go interior D-line now?
I like Norman Lott for these boys.
You like Norman Lott?
What's your feeling on Turner? Turner has a little bit more production, especially last year. His film is much better from 2023. I didn't love his 2024 film. I thought Scorton and Stewart were better players than Turner this past season.
Norman Lott.
Should we do the Caleb Johnson thing?
I was thinking about that too. He's probably gonna. What is he ranked? 60? He's probably gonna be gone when we come back around.
I think there's so many good running backs, bro. Like
it's gonna be
so many good D tackles also. So I get that also.
I like Scatterboo now. I like Scatterboo. Good Jaden Blue climbing.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody on it now, huh? Okay.
Try to tell him.
Was late to the party.
Who we talking about, KJ?
24.
Who don't you see the hype on?
Scatterboo.
It's Scatterboo.
I wonder if that's what he's talking about.
It's solid, bro.
If he's paired with a guy that's kind of opposite him, Thunder Lightning, I think he'd be, yeah.
I think Scatterboo's solid, bro. He's
solid.
It's a very deep running back class. Very deep. Yeah, I definitely don't. There's several guys I have ahead of him compared to these rankings. But Scatterboo is solid. Joshua Farmer. Talk to me about Joshua Farmer, Hadley. That's a no. Talk to me.
Yeah,
that is a no.
He got everything from a physical standpoint that you're looking for a defensive tackle. Got the 35-inch arms. It's reps where he just throws a guy. He plays that peekaboo. He throws the lineman off him. Good run stopper. I just seen a lot of inconsistencies on tape I didn't like from Farmer. It doesn't always look good with him. So I'm not as high as him than some of these other D tackles. Like there's a lot of D tackles. Like if you go to the D tackle position, Shamar Turner, I'm hired there. Norman Lott, I'm hired there. Jordan Phillips, I love his physicality. Deion Walker, I love Caldwell as well. So I'll probably have him after Caldwell in terms of those defensive tackles there. But I know a team's going to love him, though, because of the size, the speed, the arm length, everything, his makeup, man, it looks really good. And then, like I said, there's times on tape where he's just really dominant from certain plays, but just play-to-play consistency, that's what I'm looking more from Farmer.
He shined at the Senior Bowl, specifically in the practices.
Even Jared Ivey. I like Ivey over Farmer.
Ivey over him, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like what Ivey does when he reduces down in terms of the pass rush. I don't think he has, the requisite juice, but he's a really good player. He's a really good player. And I say requisite juice, I'm talking about on the edge. When he reduces down, he's a handful. But that's a legit 4-3 edge right there.
Mm-hmm.
Omar Norman, a lot it is.
The law firm.
Let's go. True 3 tech.
Yes, a true 3 tech.
Misused. Really misused at Tennessee.
No, it wasn't misused. But it's just
I mean, he wasn't on the field. He played 17 snaps a game. That's the wrong word. What's the right word for that?
Underutilized.
Underutilized. There you go. There we go.
You boys want to trade? Do you want 14 spots, bro? We're not doing that. They crazy.
Ooh,
hey, go get your receiver right now, bro.
Let's go to the wide receiver. On which is you got Royals.
Trey Harris. Harris shouldn't be there, bro.
Trey Harris, bro.
Yeah, Trey Harris, bro.
Let's get it. Like, I think that's a perfect compliment because we could play CD inside. I know a lot of mocks have like a Boca on the inside, but I don't want to move CD from the inside. I want him to have that flexibility to go inside. Y'all
gotta stop disrespecting the CD though, man. Y'all be disrespecting the CD, bro. And it pains me. It pains me because I know Headley is a CD guy. Why you saying he just an inside guy?
No,
CD does it from everywhere.
No. He wants him maximized, bro.
I want him to be versatile to go outside.
I know. I'm trying to create conflict for the entertainment value.
I like it.
My bad, I ruined it.
I love CD. Wide receiver 1 all day, but bro, when CD comes inside, bro, and you have Trey Harris on the outside to stretch the field, I think that's a better matchup than having Ibuka on the inside and just because if Ibuka's on the inside,
it's a better pairing. It's a better pairing. Absolutely. Yeah. Trey Harris is one of the few legitimate X's in this class. X wideouts.
KJ said I'm gonna play inside regardless.
No, he plays inside out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where CD lines up, bro. He's gonna do damage, bro. But there is, I'm not accusing you of this heavily. I think there is this notion still that CD is kind of like this slot guy. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, CD wins everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
It's because he does so much damage. He's so dynamic from that spot that people just peg him there, bro. That's what he is. Like, are you watching the tape, bro?
Yeah, man. If y'all took that as disrespect, man, I love CD. I would never disrespect him. He's one of the best, 5 receivers in the league, inside or outside.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like Damian Martinez is a sweet spot, bro.
I think so.
That's a sweet spot, bro. I think it's time.
Yeah, we addressed all the other needs.
Take them off the board, bro.
Yeah, the most pressing of needs. Yeah. All right, Damian Martinez it is. We're gonna be busy here, day 3. We got a good 8 picks left, about 7 picks. So we're gonna be busy.
Yeah, we can grab another D tackle as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they need more depth there.
Mm-hmm.
They need more depth there.
But CJ West is a big boy that we could put on the interior as well.
Tim Smith plays with that physicality too. Cameron Jackson.
Mm-hmm. We got some guys, bro, that's kind of all similar.
Let's add an Upton Stout.
Mm-hmm.
Though I like O'Donnell Fortune quite a bit. But we can go with Stout.
For that nickel. Jordan Lewis is a free agent.
Yep. Take a look at what we got so far. So trade down in the first and then an additional second and an additional 4th round pick. In fact, we didn't have a 4th round pick previously. So that trade down actually got us into the 4th round. Jalen Walker, Donovan Jackson, Omar Norman Lott, Trey Harris, who I think is entirely too low based on these rankings, Damian Martinez, and then most recently Upton Stout. Okay.
You know what we could do too? We could add another offensive lineman. Because if you're looking at Donovan Jackson, he could play tackle or guard for you. So if we wanted to add like another guard or even a tackle, I think we can.
I agree.
I don't mind Emory Jones, bro. Kick him inside, bro.
Kick him inside.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Still got Miles Frazier out here. He's a better player than Emory Jones.
Yeah, you prefer Miles over Emory.
But if you wanted to get back to that interior defensive line, you got Tim Smith there.
Ty Robinson too. Cam. I like Cam Jackson.
I like Cam Jackson.
Talking about Mozzie might not be it. Putting Cam at that nose tackle.
I mean, we essentially had 3 picks in a row, bro. So
yeah, 3 of the next 5.
I went to Miles Frazier.
Cam Jackson.
Cam Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Who would you be taking obviously a little bit earlier because we're higher on them as compared to these rankings here. So I'm okay with those being the next 2 picks. So let's do that.
Go Miles.
Unless you want to figure out a player that may be higher on the board that because those 2 guys are going to be available.
Okay, we can do that.
Do you go back to running back? Do you add another receiver?
Who will be a good complement with Martinez? More pass catching running back?
If I'm not mistaken, Yarns. If I'm not mistaken,
LaQuint Allen's probably your best pass catching back available.
Look at the linebacker position, bro.
You're good. Yeah, we go linebacker.
Cody
Simon, Lindenberg. Stutzman, I think, tested pretty well, bro.
Oh, yeah, he did test well. Mm-hmm.
He did.
Jay Higgins.
Better.
You want to give Stutzman some love here?
Yeah.
I'm
down with some love.
We watched some summer scouting last year, and how he flies to the football. He can use as a second level blitzer. He can get sideline to sideline. A lot of talent. Like you said, he tested really well, and he plays like it too. So he's always around the football for Oklahoma.
Plays like he's on fire, bro.
Just
Frazier. Mousy.
And then Cam, or we're waiting on Cam?
Let's go grab Cam.
Get him now. We'll get him now.
Okay.
Let's go get him now.
We got 3 picks left.
All right. Shaping up to be another good one here. Tim Smith is still there, bro. All right. So Jordan James.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pair of backs there. Walker Jackson. Oh, Walker after the trade down, right? Which netted a second round pick, 53rd overall. Jackson, Omar Norman Lott. Missed out on Booker by 1 selection. Trey Harris, again, too low for our taste. I'd be fine with Trey Harris at 44 overall, bro. Like that's how I feel about that one. So great value. Damian Martinez, Upton Stout, Stutzman. Again, big fans of Miles Frazier. Another player who could play guard or tackle. And then Cameron Jackson, Jordan James, bro. That depth, right?
Go another receiver, Ricky White.
Yeah, Ricky White time.
Yeah, let's go Ricky White time. It's Ricky White time. Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
Pretty Ricky.
What's there left for edges, just to see?
You want to get Tyler Shuck, the 25-year-old quarterback?
Colin Oliver would be the only one I'd grab there.
I think Shuck would be a good backup.
Was that arm?
Yeah, with what's the name? Free agents with Trey Lance, a free agent, and Cooper Rush.
All right, I'm okay with it. Ooh, Nick Martin.
Nicholas Martin
and Jabbar. Shiloh. Since you was Shiloh.
Come on, man. Don't do that.
Hey,
we're gonna talk to Shuck.
I thought it was. It's not Shoe.
Nah, it's Shuck. No. I was watching them. They called him Shuck.
Shuck.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what language is that, bro?
What you mean? What language is that?
Shuck. Spell that last name, bro.
Look it up.
I thought it was Shoe too, man. Shuck.
All right, there it is. There's your handiwork right here.
We argued at the top for Jalen Walker, man. We had to talk juice into it, man, because he was. What you gonna do with him, bro? What you gonna do?
Don't matter.
We're gonna make magic happen with him, man. He gonna be all over the field, lighting it up, bro. You know what I mean? And Donovan Jackson, we kicking inside. That's a Zack Martin replacement. Oman Norman Lott, the law firm, one of the best 3 techniques in the draft. And then Trey Harris, we're gonna kick him outside a true X to pair with CD Lamb.
So
Damian
not
Martinez.
That's disrespect to CD.
What?
Call this man the true X.
CD no, in the draft. In the draft. He's one of the true X's in the draft, bro.
Clean it up.
Yeah, clean it up. Damian Martinez is an oldie but goodie. We needed a running back. We were thinking going Caleb Johnson. We was hoping he'd fall, but
earlier,
but it didn't happen. So we went consolation prize in Damian Martinez. Upton Stout's gonna play the nickel. Danny Stutzman. They're gonna have a lot of speed on this defense, bro. When you talk about Jalen Walker, Micah Parsons, Danny Stutzman, just gonna be guys gonna be running all over.
You already got like Overshones of the world and stuff. If he can stay healthy, that's the question with Overshown.
If he can stay healthy. We continue to get an F with Miles Frazier, but we like him over Emory Jones, who was actually still on the board because we feel Frazier can play both tackle and guard. Just extremely high on him. Cameron Jackson, probably a 2-down player at the moment because I don't necessarily think he gives you a whole lot in the pass rush department. He can get you some push and move the pocket and whatnot.
Just can't move him. You can't move him.
You just can't move him, and that's okay because we want these linebackers and the Stutzmans and everybody else to eat. So he can do that. Jordan James, we were looking for a pass catcher. I think Jordan James can do both in terms of being a really effective runner, but we were looking for more of a pass catcher out the backfield. Then we got Ricky White, and then Tyler Shuck at the quarterback position with our last pick. And we got the last 3 A's, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they hated it at the top, but you know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna pick apart the class. I love the class, right? Stood on the table for Jalen Walker, but devil's advocate here. I think one of the most important picks is Cameron Jackson because if we talk about the Cowboys, we're gonna be like, we need to stop the run, right? Jalen Walker is a fastball. Norman Lott is a fastball on the interior, 3-tech. Danny Stutzman's a fastball, and if we're looking for those power run stopping players, there's really none on this class. I know Norman Lott can play the run, but I think Cameron Jackson will be big. Him and Mozzie Smith. We'll see how Mozzie Smith develop as a run stuffer, but I think that would be the weakness if I had to say something about this draft class.
I think that's an astute point because it is an area that Dallas really struggled in, right? I think it's a fast-flowing defense that wants to attack, but they can be overwhelmed by power, a really physical rushing attack. So I agree. Cameron Jackson is pivotal, despite the fact that, he's a 5th-round pick. I think he's going to have to play well on those first couple of downs, as Drew mentioned. But I also believe that, or I would like to think, that they'd be able to round it out with a veteran or two, right? To continue to bolster that run defense. But you're right. I think if there's going to be anything that you detract from, because there's a lot of areas of concern here, and I believe we address most of them adequately, if not perfectly. That would be the one area that I would point to as well as a question mark at the end of the day. So good observation there. Good observation.
I love the Donovan Jackson, Miles Frazier, because Drew, when you mentioned it, you was like, yeah, we're going to kick Donovan Jackson inside. But I think drafting Miles Frazier, we could actually leave Donovan Jackson as tackle if we wanted to, playing that right tackle position.
You can mix it up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think as I'm thinking about it, left to right, you're talking Guyton, Smith, BB, Jackson, Steele in 2025, and in 2026 on the right side there, you kick Jackson out and you slide Frazier in. That's likely how it'll work out based on that, or who knows? Steele might get beat out or become a cap casualty. So, yeah, I like it. I like the flexibility that Jackson and Frazier offers. Again, the Zack Martin thing, it became a priority. Offensive line became a priority. It should always be a priority, but it became that much more of a priority because of Zack Martin retirement. I really like what we did at receiver, bro. Yeah. We fought the urge to address receiver in the first and second rounds, and then you ultimately come away with Trey Harris and Ricky White to add to a CD Lamb. I think that's big. I think that's big for Dak. Keeping him upright and then actually having some young weapons to throw the football to. And while we didn't necessarily get one of those ballyhooed names at the running back position, I think the combination of Martinez and James could be solid here, especially if you bring back your boy Rico Dowdle into the mix as well. I think Martinez, bro, it's a sweet spot for us, right? Because, again, we didn't have a 4th-round selection. The trade down with Pittsburgh actually netted us that fourth-round selection, which ultimately loomed large here, right? Martinez is one of those running backs that I don't think it matters what systems he's in, bro. I think he's that good, and that's why I have him in my top 5 running backs. Let me make that very clear. Top 5 running backs. All right, just so that there's no confusion. But
man, make sure.
he's one of those guys. He's one of those guys that I really do feel confident about playing in any scheme. Like, right, it was all downhill in nature at Oregon State, right? You know what I'm saying? Under center. And then at Miami, there was more shotgun, there was more duo. You know what I'm saying? And I think he handled both of those really well. So I really like Martinez. Martinez, even before the Miami transfer, hell, you were on him. You were on him. You were like, this guy is a good one. You know what I'm saying? But he showed me the full package. You catch the football out of the backfield and good top end speed as well.
Yeah, I would say this about Damian Martinez, because I was one of my guys big on him, and I thought he was going to have a bigger season in Miami. And I was talking it over with a couple guys, and they were like, I'm not sure about Martinez, because as he got more comfortable in that offense, he started to ball out too. And then I was like, hey, go watch the Oregon State tape with Damian Martinez before you make a final judgment on him, because when he's the quarterback's on the center, kind of what we watched with Caleb Johnson from Iowa, kind of watching with him, man. Like when you get him downhill, getting physical, like you said, 6-7 yards in the backfield, that's where he shines. I know he could do the other thing, like you said, he's versatile, but he shined in that Oregon State offense, man.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. But I think his skill set really opens up your offense, right? You know what I'm saying? You don't give anything away. And I think it took a little time, as you mentioned. Like initially, he had to get the feel of it at Miami, and as a result, he didn't necessarily have a ton of statistical production. He was a very selfless player through the first month or so, but once he got on track, bro, clearly he it doesn't matter what scheme I think Martinez plays, and I think he's going to be effective. So this is a good draft. I really do like that observation you made, though, Hadley, in terms of this team and its struggles to stop the run and whether or not we actually have solved for that. That is a question mark. Although we addressed the position, and that begs maybe we should have gone and got that Tim Smith along those lines as well. You know what I'm saying? To really shore that thing up, right? But we need Mosley Smith to step up. That's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. He's got to play better. All right, good stuff.